Was anybody digitally smoking earlier? Anybody smoke some juice? I gotta say, not only is this the first show I've ever been to in Everett, it's the first show I've ever seen in Everett. It's also the first show I ever smoked juice at in Everett. Are you guys part of vape culture? Is that a thing? This is... I feel like I haven't been around the whole world, but I've been around a lot of it, at least in this hemisphere. And that was the first time I've ever been solicited not only to partake in vapor at a show, but the first time I've ever been asked to advertise vapor at a show. So, support vape culture, it's a thing. DIY people trying to get by, just doing it. And honestly, I know it's funny to talk about, but it's got to start somewhere. And I really hope that their vapor permeates throughout our punk culture, and it's more available for everybody. We're in Everett. Has anybody heard of something called the Everett Massacre? Yeah. You guys know what that is? About 100 years ago, 1916, there were some shingle workers in a factory. They were on strike. They were in the middle of a labor dispute. And some unionists from Seattle got on some fucking ships and they came over to the port of Everett. And this is kind of what happened. The sheriff hired a bunch of fucking conservative turds with guns to come down to the waterfront here in Everett. And a bunch of unionists were showing up to help some people on their picket line. And when the boat came up, the sheriff came out and he goes, "Who's your leader?" And there was a bunch of laughter. And the response was, "We're all leaders." And then basically the sheriff opened fire, and for 10 minutes straight, there were thousands of rounds of bullets that basically went into this ship. A bunch of people died, including some cops who were shot in the back by other cops. And obviously all the fucking picketers and protesters were blamed for it. They went to jail but were eventually released. The phrase "we're all leaders" is really important to me because in this room right now are a bunch of creative, passionate, angry people who have all kinds of awesome fucking ideas and frustrations. And I just want to think about that phrase, "we're all leaders," because it doesn't have to be somebody with a microphone like me, or somebody that's fucking in charge, or a leader, a pastor, a parent, a teacher, a politician, whoever. All the fucking important social movements that we have in this whole world started from people like us at the bottom, grassroots fucking movements from the bottom up. So this song is to all of you guys, and I want to talk about what we can all do in this room with all our fucking energy and all our ideas. I guess this song's for everybody dealing with heartbreak on Valentine's Day. It's a coincidence. I don't really give a fuck about Valentine's Day or heartbreak, but this song is kind of just about that. So I guess it's apropos. Yes! Sounds older. Yes. Yes! This song's awesome. It's a good, well-written hardcore song. Well, the song is based on a poem called The Telltale Heart by a man named Edgar Allan Poe. This is about the shit that only we know about that we keep down inside, and every fucking day we say, hey, we're gonna change because this is bullshit. And nobody else knows about it, so it doesn't fucking matter. So we don't really fucking change. It doesn't matter. So, songs about pride, not letting shit go. Fucking make things right in your own life. Here we go. Well, this is our last song. Yes. Jay wants me to say yes. Adam Vernick wants me to say yes. What I want Adam Vernick to say is, yes, I'll bring you back your flannel. Because he's had that shit for too long. He's been wearing it, taking pictures of him wearing it, and sending them to me. I think that's fucking dumb. Weird. I'm not gonna come wear your shit. About a foot beneath the soil, the ground we're standing on right here, is a part of the earth called the rhizosphere. And in that part of the earth are kabillions of tiny microorganisms, bacteria, fungi, all kinds of crazy shit. And what they do is they're basically the garbage people of life on Earth. They break shit down, turn it into usable nutrients, and then fix them in a symbiotic relationship with the root balls of plants, and life continues. So we die, we get turned into mush, worms eat us, shit us out, and then these little fungi take our little bits and pieces and put them into plants, and life continues. So, from like a biblical perspective, when I die, I'm going to do so others might live. And this song is kind of about, I guess, my hope for the earth, that when we all die, because humans fucking suck, life will continue. Because the tiniest little fucking people, unappreciated little organisms in the world, the only reason we can live on this planet is because they exist. So once again, from the bottom fucking up, that's what gives me hope in this world. The song's called Blood Work Concept. to Taylor, Jeremy, Jacob, everybody else that helped put this thing together. Happy Valentine's Day, you fucking lovebirds. I hope you guys get good chocolates.